Hi everyone and welcome to Wednesday's message. So I feel like it's been a while since I recorded for YouTube because we had a long bank holiday weekend here for Easter. So I am excited to be back. Now I'm going to start with the Moonology deck and we're going to find out what messages we need for today. You'll know if it resonates as well, guys. You know, you'll feel it if it's a message for you. So let's see, what message do we need to hear today? Work through your fears. So maybe since the full moon, perhaps you've been feeling a little bit triggered. Maybe things have been getting quite intense for you. So we're going to see what this is with the tarot. But it's very clear that something is on your mind. This could be completely subconscious as well. It might be that you're not even aware of what it is that's making you feel fearful. So we have meditate and contemplate. So the more you meditate, the more you find your inner peace and really practice mindfulness, you'll be able to work through these subconscious fears. This is like going layer by layer and really removing those roots of the weeds which are in your head, which are maybe creating this negative thought pattern. So let's use the tarot and find out, what are these fears? Wow, 9 of Swords. So this could be like general anxiety. It could just be that you're overthinking things, but something here does seem to be keeping you up at night. Something here is just really disturbing your sleep pattern. You know, I see these thoughts kind of come creeping in when you least expect it. So it does appear that this isn't even something that you are, you know, conscious of. These are like little triggers which are just really taking you by surprise. So let's see why this is happening. The Empress. So some of you may be having this battle with your own power. It's like you know that you are ready to step into your divine feminine power, but then like your ego is making you question that. Your ego is making you second guess yourself. So, you know that you deserve to be this abundant goddess or god, but you're just not feeling like that right now because you've got these small triggers which just keep knocking you off balance. We have to keep our ego in check because it really can be our worst nightmare when we let our ego control our mind. Some of you are a bit concerned that you are not attracting what you want to attract. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords. So it's like you've been meditating and you've been focusing your thoughts on something that you really want to attract, but then your head keeps getting in the way and blocking these manifestations because you then start to overthink and you're starting to use logic. You know, in order to attract, you've got to live with an open heart. Your thoughts really can become a big barrier. You know, for me, the law of attraction works by believing, you know, that what we are attracting is going to happen. You have to have that belief. So if you don't have that belief, it's definitely stopping you from, you know, really getting all that you deserve. Now, I can see here with this Queen of Swords that someone is either repeating what you say, or someone may be kind of like talking about you to someone. I don't even get like a bad feeling about this. I just know that someone's like either repeating what you've said to them to someone else, or they are like talking about you to someone. Now this is a discussion with a person who you've not spoke to for a while. So maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit anxious. You know, sometimes we get these feelings when something's off. And it could be that you know someone is saying something about you, you know something's going on, and you can't really put your finger on it. But yeah, someone who you haven't heard from in a long time is hearing news about you. So let's see what this is going to do. The Wheel. Okay, so we have a change here. Quite a big change, actually. This person who is hearing about you, I get the feeling that they are now thinking of some words to say because I'm really drawn to this Sphinx up here holding a sword. So I do believe that this person is now thinking of what they could say to you. They're learning a lot about you. Maybe even they're asking other people about you, but I know something is definitely getting in their head about this right now. So this person who you haven't heard from for a while, they're feeling this change within you. You know, you clearly are going through a major transition. That work through your fears card, that new moon in Scorpio, to me, that card, it always comes out when you're rising up like the phoenix out of the ashes. It's the rebirth. It is like you've experienced the ego death. You've experienced that already. And now you are rising up into like this newfound version of yourself. Or yeah, you are just experiencing this huge rebirth. And here you are finding your power and your confidence again. And that is definitely triggering someone. Now, this could be an ex. It could be an old friend. It could be an old colleague or boss, a relative, you know. I'm not saying that this is just related to romance, because I think this person has been withdrawn for quite some time. 5 of Pentacles. There was definitely some serious rejection or abandonment here. I actually think this person feels very left out in the cold. This person does feel like you have been ignoring them. You know, if you usually think a lot about this person, it's like they think that you've really kind of shut them out and you're just not giving them any attention or like headspace anymore. I think this person feels like you are you're in a different place right now. You know, you are not focusing on them for the first time in a while. Like, you're actually focusing on yourself. You know, you are really investing your energy into you, which I love. I love when I see you, you know, really working on yourself and nurturing your goals and, you know, loving yourself. So that's the energy I'm getting for you. Now, this person, I don't know what they did here, but I know that they're the ones who ended up left out in the cold. They may have thought like they were leaving you behind. Maybe they thought that they were hurting you or abandoning you, but you were left in like in the warmth still. Like, yeah, it may have hurt because they left the room, but you were the one who was left inside. This person stepped outside into the cold and they really thought that they were going to be happy there. This person is not going to be happy. They're not happy at all right now. And that is why they're thinking, is there something that they can say in order to repair this? 5 of Swords. Have you just walked away completely? Or can they change this situation? You know, is the battle over? Or is there a way that they can maybe make a truce here? So this person does want to, if not repair things, at least stop the fighting, stop the tension. This person knows full well that they have fucked up, basically. There's no other way of saying it. This person knows that they fucked up. And with that 5 of Swords, they actually see you coming out of this really successful. This person did not expect to see you maybe back in like this powerful place so soon. They've ended up some kind of outcast, some kind of like social outcast. I feel like they have been quite hermity. They've not really been putting themselves out there. You know, and now I actually get the sense that they will do anything to try and balance things out. I'm getting karma. You know, sometimes someone does something and the repercussions of that, the karma of that, it's not what they expect. I think this person thought they were doing the right thing. They thought that they were like, I don't know, doing something empowering. But now they realize actually they were being a bit of a dick. Like, this person, whatever they've done, it's not had the outcome they expected. So what's their next move? What is their next move, Spirit? 6 of Cups. Wow, guys. 6 of Cups, reconciliation. So this person's next move, it is definitely to try to reconcile with you. Can we make an agreement? Can we come to some kind of conclusion here or something? This person feels a lot for you. They acted impulsively, they acted selfishly, but now they're realizing you are a very bright light in this person's life. You bring a lot of warmth, you bring a lot of energy. And I don't think they realised that you were the source of all that happiness and energy and abundance in their life until you weren't around. They took you for granted, for sure. They did. They took you for granted. And now they realise that their actions have consequences, and it's not the consequences they expected. They are feeling outcast and abandoned, and they want to change this. Their next step is to reconcile with you. Now, guys, I'm going to go into the extended on my Patreon site, and we're going to look into what's going to happen with this reconciliation. So I am really excited to keep going with this reading. Hopefully, you know, you got a lot out of part 1, a lot of answers, a lot of clarity. If you did, let me know in the comments, because, you know, I love hearing your messages. But yeah, I'm going to go over to sacredspace.co.uk, my Patreon site, and we're going to do the extended on this and find out all about this reconciliation. So guys, if you are resonating with this reading, do check out the extended. I have lots of content on Sacred Space. I talk about it often, but I think it's important to mention that it's not just extended readings from me. We also do new moon and full moon rituals and readings. There's guided meditations, there's Kundalini yoga, there is astrology videos, we've got mindful eating, intuitive eating, we've got body empowerment. So there's so much on there, and you can get 50% off your first month using the code Welcome Home. So you may want to check it out, and you'll realize that it's actually full of really good resources. And I'm also looking to take on more content providers so that I can build the site into the online spiritual healing center that I really want it to become. So actually, guys, if you do make some kind of content for either mind, body, spirit, you know, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be spiritual. It could also be, you know, about physical health, mental health. Drop me an email at readings@sacredspace.co.uk, because I would love to hear more about this. Because like I said, I am looking at taking on new content providers. So contact me for more details. But anyway, I am now just blabbing on. So yeah, I'll see you over on Sacred Space for the extended. Sending you all lots of love. I hope you're having a wonderful week so far, and I will see you back here soon. It's going to be big. I think this person knows that they really want to approach you with like a really big offer. For the extended version, visit www.sacredspace.co.uk. Click on the Spirit section at the top of the page and find the video that you want to purchase. You can also filter by category and choose Extended. Click Purchase to buy this individual video, or sign up to the Evolve tier for full access to the Sacred Space site.